What's going on, everyone? I hope you all had a great weekend. It's 7th of August, Monday, and as usual, we will start from the gold and we will cover some other indices, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and DAX, okay, along with gold. So, gold, last Friday we had NFP data which was not good and the numbers were not good, and that was the reason we saw a short term uptrend in gold and short-term dollar weakness. But as usually it is getting faded out, and it is what happened. Like most of the time it happens that like news trigger movement are not natural market forces, okay. So eventually that is the reason, that is why they get erased, okay. So this is what happening here as well. We are seeing this upside move in gold is getting faded out, okay, and I am seeing some more downside in gold up until this area, which is 19 let me give you the level, which is around 1925 around, okay. So it can further move down and erase all the upside move we had last NFP on last Friday, okay. So what happening in gold is we are just breaking down from this blue uptrend channel, okay. This blue uptrend channel is getting faded out and we are into this black and this green downtrend channel, okay. Yeah, so we are breaking down from here, and we can see some more downside here. Like gold can move further to 1924 1920s area, and it can further move up, okay, because it will respect this green downtrend channel for now, okay. And we are bearish in gold as long as we are following this green downtrend channel. For gold to stay bullish, it will have to break like this, okay, and that is where you can see it bullish. So as long as we are in this downtrend channel, I'm looking for gold sell only, okay. This green downtrend channel and this black downtrend channel is on. So as long as this gold is trading within this range, we will be looking for short only, okay. There is no reason to see a gold buy. Like we are just looking for gold sell up, and as long as we are inside this green and this black downtrend channel, okay. So the level for go long is 1922 around, which will be like this, okay. And if we break below this level, then I have mentioned about this gap, okay. This gap is going to get filled, which is in 1865 1870, okay. You can see this gap. So the long-term target for gold sell would be around 1870, and somewhere somehow this gap has to be filled, okay. For short entries, this is going to be our target. The gap would be filled, and then we can move up from here like this. We will break above this green and this black downtrend channel and further move up, okay. So this is our long-term projection in gold. Let's see what do we have in intraday trade ideas. If we talk about intraday trade ideas, like we are looking for some downside move. Like we are looking for a pullback sell at 1946.5, okay. Anything to break below 1935 or 1937.5, we will be looking for sell, and the continuation sell below 1930, okay. So let me just draw it once more to make you guys understand it properly, okay. So this is the pullback sell we are looking, 1946.5 or 47. Break below 37.5 and 35 would be a sell. Continuation sell would be below 1930, and 1922 I have shown you the support here, okay. This blue downtrend channel's bottom band, okay. So this is where it can go, and there we can see some more up from like we can see a bounce from here, okay. So the high risk high reward buy would be around 1922, and like let's say if we are breaking 1953, then we will be in the bullish zone, okay. So we are just bringing all the information from this chart, and we are just making it in presentable format here in this intraday chart. So this is what we are looking, okay. So that's all about gold. Let's jump into the Dow Jones, okay. So Dow Jones, if you remember, it was this black support I mentioned, okay? This rising support I mentioned in my last video. Like if you can replay it, and I just mentioned this thing that we will get a back test to this area and get down, okay? And that's what exactly happened. And as long as we are trading below this rising uptrend channel, I'm looking for Dow Jones sell, okay? For anything, for any bullish side, I just want Dow Jones to trade above this black rising uptrend, and then only I will be looking for a buy, okay? Up until we are trading below that, I will be into the sell only, okay? So that's what I'm looking in Dow Jones. Let me give you some broader view, okay? So this is going to be our support. This support is where I will be a buyer, okay? I will just wait for Dow Jones to come at this level, and we have this resistance zone which will be turned into the support, which has already turned into the support. We will get the backtest here and move up, okay? So this support was broken, sorry, yeah. So this resistance was broken, and we saw this move up, okay? This aggressive move up. We may backtest to this level and move up again, okay? So the short-term target for gold for Dow Jones bears would be around 34,500, and there we can see a major move to the upside. Okay, so like I'm zooming in back. Just a minute. Yeah. So this is what we have in terms of chart, and we may see a bull flag like this. Do we have the bull flag? No, it's not, okay? So we do not have any clear formation yet. We will be just looking for this support has already broken down, and this is the move. So yeah, so bringing this all information into the intraday trade ideas, what do we have? Okay, so what do we have in terms of trade ideas intraday? What we can see, like I'm just short-term bearish in Dow Jones, not long-term bearish. Every dip has to be bought, because long-term indices, all indices are very bullish, okay? But short-term we will be bearish to a respectable retracement level where we can go long, and that would be around 34,500, okay? 1,000 points down from here. So what I'm looking in terms of intraday trade ideas is pullback to 35,350 and 35,550, okay? That's where we will be looking for a pullback sell, and the continuation sell would be around 34,950, okay? And we will be looking to buy only above this 35,600 and 35,700, okay? That's the only zone we will be bullish, and as long as we are below this 35,500 level, we are looking Dow Jones sell, okay? And I have mentioned about this liquidity gap, which is going to get filled for sure, okay? So like if we are breaking below 34,950, the ultimate target would be around 34,500. Okay, so I hope it makes sense for you guys. So that's all about Dow Jones. Let's talk about the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we have a big support here, okay? Let me show you in higher time frame. So this is the zone I'm talking about, okay? As long as this is following, we can see some further move to the upside. So NASDAQ is still bullish as long as we are above this level, okay? This is the level, because we got this was a resistance, we got a backtest here, 1, 2, second touch, this was the third touch, fourth was a breakout, and now we are backtesting this area, okay? So it can move up, go further beyond to this golden up or downtrend channel, and it can also be a breakout to the bull flag breakout. So like this can be a zone where it can bounce, okay? So we need to be like, we will be watching this level carefully, and we will follow the price action, and what to do next, it will be entirely depend on how NASDAQ is going to react in the opening session of US. And short term NASDAQ is bearish, okay? We can see this this downtrend. Okay, this is the downtrend. We can see somewhere, yeah. So this is going to be our downtrend channel, and short-term NASDAQ is bearish. Okay, so let's talk about the intraday trade ideas. Okay, so intraday, in terms of intraday trade ideas, uh, NASDAQ is a pullback sell at around 15,424.50, and if you got a deeper pullback around 15,500, it will also be a sell. Okay, and this is the zone where it can reverse, because it's a big resistance area which turns into the support now. Okay, so it can bounce from here, so we will be looking for market reaction at this level, and if we are completely breaking it and the market completely ignores it, we will be waiting for a back test to this area to get into the short entry. Okay, to target 15,000 and 14,900. Okay, so at this zone I'm still, like, I will be looking for price action to decide what trade we can take. Okay, and so far, like, we will only be bullish in NASDAQ if we are breaking above this level. Okay, which is around 15,600. Okay, so that's what our NASDAQ intraday trade ideas looks like, and now we are just jumping into DAX. Okay, and DAX is more bearish than any other indices, because we got this huge impulsive move to the downside. Okay, and again, this is going to be a very important zone, which was resistance. We got the first touch, got a breakout here, then a rejection here, third time, and it was a deeper breakout, and then again it got jumped from this level. So what I'm expecting, this is going to be a very important zone. Okay, 15,650 around. Let me give you exact level. So the level is 15,650, which is going to be a very important zone. If we are just breaking below this, then it can break out to the downside like this, and it can further slide to this area. Okay, so this is what our primary and main bias is. We are looking NASDAQ DAX sell. It will be very bearish if we are breaking to this golden uptrend channel and this support, and the target would be around 14,900. Okay, it's around 1,000 points down. Okay, so we are going to just see the reaction of market from here, and if we are bouncing from here this level, then again it will march for all-time high. Okay, so this is what I'm looking in NASDAQ index currently. Talking about the intraday trade ideas, so this is going to be our intraday trade ideas. So we are just looking a short-term buy above 16,000. Okay, a pullback sell around 16,135, deeper pullback sell around 16,230, and we will be watching for this level 15,700 and 15,650. There we might see some big move to the upside, and we are just long-term bullish. So this is going to be a key level for long entry, because buy the dip is still on. But let's say if your this level is completely getting ignored, okay, and we are moving to the downside, so we will just wait for a retracement to get into the short entry. Okay, so this is one of the best technical confirmation I always use in my videos. Okay, okay, so DAX, this is very important zone, because I have already mentioned we are into this